What's going on, everybody? It's Quinn from Arabella's Voice Studio, back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about every guitarist's best friend, the bar chord. Now, if you're new to guitar, this might be a bit of an intimidating subject, but I'm going to do my absolute best to break it down in a way that makes it much simpler and easier to understand. To start off, I want to talk a little bit about why these chords are such a versatile part of any guitar player's toolkit. Essentially, with 4 chord shapes and some basic knowledge about where the notes are on the fretboard, you'll be able to play almost any progression in any key. This is due to the fact that unlike your open chords, or cowboy chords, bar chords aren't using any of the open strings on the guitar. You're fretting every single note in the chord. That means that once you have that shape down, you can move that anywhere you want, and it's still going to work. We're going to go over 2 shapes each for your 2 lowest strings, your low E string and your A string. These are going to be your major shape and your minor shape. Because of the way that guitars are tuned, we are going to have to play these differently depending on which of those strings your root note is on. Starting on our low E string, here I'm in G major. This is what your major shape is going to look like. I've got my first finger on the root of the chord, G, and then I'm using the flat of my finger to press down all the strings on that fret. This can take a little bit of hand strength, so if you're noticing that some strings sound muted or dead, keep working to find the right amount of pressure. Next, you're going to use your ring and pinky fingers to play the 5th and the octave of that root. So far, it should look really similar to a basic power chord. The last step for this major shape is to play the 3rd with your middle finger on the next available string, right in between the 2 frets that you're already using. To turn this major chord shape into minor, we make a very small adjustment and just take our middle finger off of the fretboard, letting our first finger bar that fret and giving us our minor 3rd. Really simple transition. Major, minor. Moving on to the A string bar chords, our major shape is going to be incredibly simple. Play the root with your first finger again, now we're in C, and use your ring finger to bar the next 3 strings, 2 frets up. Because of the way that the B string on a guitar is tuned, this gives us our 5th, octave, and 3rd, all on the same fret. For your minor shape on the A string, it's actually going to look exactly like the major shape on your E string, with your middle finger fretting that 3rd. Major, where you're barring with both fingers, and then minor. Learning these 4 chord shapes is going to massively expand all of the things that you're able to play, and solidify your understanding of moving a set chord shape around the fretboard. This is going to come in handy when you start looking into things like 7th chords or playing extensions, which is going to be another video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to check out all of the other content we have on the page, like and subscribe, comment. I hope you have a good rest of your day.